still warm, the clock's 2:30. Shadows swim in the shape of you. We talk like smoke that fades too soon, soft as a promise under the moon. The night feels thin, but the moment stays, like sunlight trapped in yesterday. I don't ask what you really mean. You smile like someone caught in between. There's a pause that drifts, the edges blur. Quiet turns to something sure. Every glance just bends the time. We move between the pause and rhyme. You and me under apricot skies. A quiet flash, a slow surprise. Not too close, not far away. Color of love that forgets to stay. Nothing burns but nothing dies in the glow of apricot skies. Your sweater smells like salt and wind, the kind of calm I get lost within. Words slip out too soft, too mean. We're real but blurred like we've always been. It's love that hums, not love that shouts, the kind that fades but never doubts. I try to speak but the rhythm's slow. Our hearts move where the daylight won't go. You look away and I let it slide. We both stay here on different sides. Every silence hums the same refrain, sweet and slow, a gentle chain. You and me under apricot skies. A quiet flash, a slow surprise. Not too close, not far away. Color of love that forgets to stay. Nothing burns but nothing dies in the glow of apricot skies. Maybe some lights are meant to dim, a softer edge, a quieter hymn. You turn your cup but say no word. Sometimes peace is what's unheard, and I still see your shadow stay in every hue that fades to gray. Morning leaks through window lines. The night still hums beneath the blinds. We don't chase, we just align. Have a heart but it feels like mine. And when the light begins to rise, I'll remember those apricot skies. Holding in the mountain. 2 a.m. kitchen light humming soft. Half a cup of coffee gone and off. New text from you just says you up. Funny how 2 words can fill a room this much. the quiet ring in the silence of the sound. We're just ceiling stars and coffee steam, fading little lights in a half-awake dream. Not really lovers, not quite just friends, hovering in the middle where the night won't end. If I said stay till the sunlight hits my floor, would it turn this easy drifting into something more? I'm afraid to tilt the cup and spill what's left inside, scared we'd wipe it up and call it just a phase. It's fine. So I'll let the phone face down by the sink, watch the ceiling stars go out one by one and blink. Your soft small weight on the edge of my sleep, but maybe I'm too lazy and too afraid to keep. Late night kitchen humming, fridge light low, cereal in a coffee mug, nowhere else to go. Phone face down, but I still hear the buzz, like a phantom echo of the you that never was. You spin around the edges of my day, never close enough to pull me all the way. Just a gentle tug on every silent thought, like the moon on a water scene, but never caught. We're in a quiet orbit, slow and slight, circling the maybe of a softer kind of light. Not enough to burn, just enough to stay, glowing in the spaces where the words slip away. Empty movie on the laptop, screen pause, laugh track playing for nobody at all. I remember how you said you hate the rain, still you'd stand outside just to clear your brain. We talk around the center of the truth, trading little stories like we're passing youth. Every almost confession that I let drift by floats up to the ceiling like a tired sigh. We're in a quiet orbit, slow and slight, circling the maybe of a softer kind of light. Not enough to burn, just enough to stay, glowing in the spaces where the words slip away. If I reached across the distance, said your name out loud, would we fall into each other or just lose the shape somehow? I'm afraid to tilt the axis of this careful in-between, scared of waking from a feeling that was safe for half unseen. So I'll leave the kitchen light on when the night runs through, let the shadows draw their circles, one more round of you. If tomorrow we're still drifting like we always do, I'll be here in quiet orbit, keeping room for you. Late city evening, sneakers dragging slow, street lights painting lines along the road. Headphones in, but the volume's low. Let the traffic hum be the undertone. Every quiet corner got your shape on it. Little thought of you in every crosswalk flicker. Nothing big enough to call it love, I admit, but it lingers in the air like a lazy whisper. You're in my sidewalk echoes, soft and small, never loud enough to be a love call. Just a gentle pull when the night feels tall. If I don't name it, can it stay that tall? Window of a cafe, fogged and pale. Write your name once, then let it fade. Watch it disappear like a slow burn trail. Just a secret game that my hands still play. Friends in the background talking too bright. I just nod along, drift to your side. We're a half-drum map in a blurry light. Lines almost meeting, then they slide. You're in my sidewalk echoes, soft and small, never loud enough to be a love call. Just a gentle pull when the night feels tall. If I don't name it, can it stay that tall? If I say you're the quiet in my crowded days, would it bend the road or scare you away? I'm afraid that turning this into a song might make the spell break, might make it feel wrong. So I let our footsteps rhyme, then fall. Two lines close, then nowhere at all. You fade with the buses in the last night's stall. Still you live in my sidewalk echoes after it all. let's stay a little longer, don't ask why. Would you laugh it off or read between the lines? I'm afraid that naming what we never planned might break the silence we both understand. So I'll walk home under low gray skies. Let the city whisper, let the moment slide. You're a soft small weight on the edge of my mind. Heavyweight gravity keeping me alive. Sunday laundry hanging on the line. Sun is barely trying, clouds don't mind. Playlist on repeat from 3 weeks ago. Same 4 chords, different kind of glow. Bare feet on the kitchen towel, moving half a beat. Letting little daydreams gather at my feet. You slip through my thoughts like a quiet breeze. Never loud enough to knock me off my feet. Just a little pull on the corner of my day. Like a loose thread I'm afraid to tuck away. Every time I almost speak, the moment folds in two. You're my loose thread heart in an old soft shirt, holding all the seams of a half-known hurt. Not enough to tear, but enough to feel. Running through the fabric of the small and real. Somewhere between comfort and something new. Late bus home, forehead on the glass. Streetlight halo swimming as we pass. Type your name out, then erase it clean. Tiny conversations that stay in between. City humming slow and slow, matching how I move. Every red light feels like it's asking what I'll do. We joke like we're fine, keep the volume low. Share a piece of sky we don't let show. Every almost you sitting on my tongue tastes like a song that never gets sung. Hanging in the air where the laughter just was. You're my loose thread heart in an old soft shirt, holding all the seams of a half-known hurt. Not enough to tear, but enough to feel. Running through the fabric of the small and real. Quiet little secret, only daylight blurs. If I let it unravel, would the whole thing fall? Would we lose the easy talking late night calls? I'm scared that if I pull the feeling into light, we'll fold it up and hide it out of sight. So I hold my breath and let the question pass me by. So I leave that thread just drifting at the seam. Walk you to your door, then back into my routine. You fade with the evening, but not from my chest. Like a loose thread heart, I'm afraid to rest. Till one day it snaps or I learn to let it shine. Airport window planes like silver lines. I'm not leaving, just killing time. Bought a ticket for the quiet in the seat, watching strangers drag their half-wheat weeks. Every rolling Suki sounds like shuffle beats. Then I see your city on a distant screen. White letters on a board where I'm never postcard delay, always on the way. Words I never send, stamps I never pay. Picture a perfect sky I keep inside the frame. Half a step from miss you, half from saying your name. Living in the margin where I never sign the page. Coffee cooling in a cardboard cup. Clouds stack softly while the clocks stack up. Type and erase you in my notes app drafts. Little broken sentences that never make a path. Aircon hums in circles like a quiet laugh. We exist in maybes and unfinished lines. Shared songs, late replies and subtle signs. Every time I almost book a flight to you, I let the moment taxi out of you. Watching courage cue, then disappear from the queue. You're my postcard delay, always on the way. Words I never send, stamps I never pay. Picture a perfect sky I keep inside the frame. Half a step from miss you, half from saying your name. Living in the margin where I never sign the page. If I boarded the thought and let it take off, would we land in something real or just get lost? I'm scared to drop our distance in the mail. Afraid that face to face, the color might turn pale. So I keep the ink cap on and let the feeling sail. So I watch departures tender empty gates. Let the evening swallow all the city names. You stay like luggage on a belt that never moves, going round in circles in the quiet of my mood. If forever in transit, kind of almost you. Late afternoon on my bedroom floor. Sunlight dripping through the blinds once more. Got 100 things I said I'd do today, but I'm lying here just drifting your way. You're the quiet thought between my breaths, fading in and out like a cigarette. Never loud enough to break my calm, but you're humming underneath every song. So focus hard, you're the blur in my view. Not sharp enough to call it love, but it feels like you, floating in a space between the dark and the blue. If I keep it gentle, maybe it stays true. Streetlights flicker on my way back home. City breathing in a half-awake tone. See your name light up and then disappear, like a wave that almost reaches the pier. We're a little more than passing friends, but not enough to cross that line we bend. Every almost word I never sent stays inside my pocket like a dead-end pen. So I focus hard, you're the blur in my view. Not sharp enough to call it love, but it feels like you, drifting on a rhythm that is lazy but true. If I don't disturb it, maybe it stays new. If I said I think of you when the night goes slow, would it tilt our quiet world? Would you wanna know? I'm afraid to paint it in a brighter shade. lights keeping you in the dark. Let the city glow around this quiet part where you live like dust in my soft focus heart. The sun slips down behind your sleeve. We talk like we're too tired to leave. Lemons in the glass, slow and clear. Traffic hums but never gets near. You hum a tune I can't recall. Eyes half closed against it all. Every thought walks slow tonight in the half glow of borrowed light. We move through a soft static parade. Dreams have built and already frayed. Every word's a quiet disguise, floating low under violet skies. If we fade, let it flicker and stay like soft static, never goes away. The ceiling fan sings out of tune. Streetlight lines crawl across your room. You say my name like an afterthought. Nothing sharp, but it still gets caught. We never name the way we feel. Just let it circle slow and real. Every pause feels wide and warm. A silence that forgets to form. We move through a soft static parade. Dreams have built and already frayed. Every word's a quiet disguise, floating low under violet skies. If we fade, let it flicker and stay like soft static, never goes away. Maybe this is how love survives in slow motion between the lines. Nothing loud, nothing fully claimed, all unspoken, soft, unnamed. You turn away and the night agrees. We belong to the minor keys. The record skips, I hum along, a quiet loop of a half-hewn song. If tomorrow feels the same old way, let it hum, let it drift, let it stay. Soft parade in the back of my mind, half of you and half of me combined. Velvet afternoon, dust in the sun. Ceiling fan spinning like it's halfway done. Messages piling that I won't read yet. Let the quiet crawl over my cigarette. Clock on the wall moves like it might forget. Then your face drifts in on a lazy thought, like a record crackle in the background hum. Not enough to flip my day around, just a softer color on the edges of sound. You're my velvet afternoon, chair across from mine. Feels like it remembers when you filled that line. Sugar on the table, clumps like borrowed time. We were almost something never said out loud. Kept it in the spaces where the noise got loud. Every almost touch, every almost deep kiss. Now they echo softly in the rooms I miss. You're my velvet afternoon, slow and light, covering the sharp parts, rounded off the night. Not a thunderstorm, just a tin sky, fading in the corners of my half-closed eyes. If I called you up and said I still feel warm, every time your memory changes my weather form, would you smile and say I get that too? Or would we stitch a distance where the daylight slips through? So I let the sun sink down without a fight, draw the curtains gently on another almost night. You're a quiet shade between the gray and blue, living like a whisper in my velvet afternoon. Morning hums through my window screen. Your voice drifts soft like a movie scene. Coffee's cold, but the air feels kind. Something sweet we never defined. Every look feels borrowed, soft and slow, like water slipping through what we don't know. Could be love or just weather in disguise, passing through with the same pale skies. You're my blue light season, fading slow, a calm I never meant to know. Half awake, half of a dream, floating somewhere in between. Every sigh we keep, every pause we hide, all the almost caught in the turning tide. Streetlights hum where the night begins. Your laugh still hums against my skin. You talk about leaving like deja vu, every exit closing shades of you. I hold the moment just to let it go. The stillness hums beneath the undertow. Love feels lighter when it has no end, just a message draft that we never send. You're my blue light season, fading slow, a calm I never meant to know. Half awake, half of a dream, floating somewhere in between. You don't stay and I don't ask you to. We're just echoes colored deep and blue. Sometimes I think I see your face in the glow of the screen, that muted space. It's not love loud enough to break a heart, it's love quiet enough to fall apart. We live where the signal barely stays, still reaching through the static haze. So I turn the brightness down to gray, let the hours blur and drift away. In this blue light season, soft and clear, you're not gone, you're just not here. And maybe that's fine for a while, half a heartbeat, half a smile. with the evening slow. You turn to me and the pictures glow. We sit through credits, no words to say. The sound just drifts like yesterday. There's something soft in the way you blink. Half a thought I can't quite link. The reel keeps spinning, the colors fade. You smile like nothing's been delayed. It's not forever, I know that tone. Your eyes go searching on their own. Still I stay here, still I wait. Between the frames it feels like fate. In this quiet cinema, hearts don't shout, they learn to breathe. Every glance is a scene we keep, though we know to leave. You're the sigh I never planned, a warmth that slips right through my hand. If love could end and still redeem, it would look like this, a quiet dream. The light outside turns pale and round, as if the city lost its sound. You trace your drink with half a thought, a rhythm only I have caught. We don't pretend, we just exist in borrowed calm and tender mist. The moment leans, then pulls away. Still I wish this frame would stay. Your voice comes soft, a spoken hush, like summer air before it blush. Not too late, not too soon. Everything hums the same old tune. In this quiet cinema, hearts don't shout, they learn to breathe. Every glance is a scene we keep, though we know to leave. You're the sigh I never planned, a warmth that slips right through my hand. If love could end and still redeem, it would look like this, a quiet dream. We don't need the closing line. Some stories fade but still align. The light flickers soft across your skin, and I don't ask where we've been. Every touch feels built to fade, like silver ghosts the projectors made. The screen goes white, the world returns, but in my chest the moment burns. We stand, we leave, we don't turn twice. Still wrapped in stillness, still in light. When I breathe, the air serene. Somewhere near our quiet scene. Morning train window, colors running thin. Coffee in a paper cup, half awake skin. City in a hurry, I'm a frame behind. Let the rhythm of the rails blur my mind. Every passing station feels like borrowed time. Then your name floats up between the noise, like a quiet chord under all this voice. Not enough to twist the day into just a softer shade, where the gray turns you, fading in and out the way old Polaroids do. You're my slow motion blue in a fast twilight, barely there, but you're tinting every sight. Not strong enough to call it love outright. Still you stay humming low on the edge of night, like a secret color only visible at twilight. Crosswalk blinking, pockets in my coat, drafted little messages I never wrote. Watch them sink down where the tickets stay. Tiny paper boats I don't send your way, floating in the silence of a crazy tempo, balancing between letting go and letting you know. You're my slow motion blue in a fast white light, barely there, but you're tinting every side. Not strong enough to call it love outright. Still you stay humming low on the edge of night, like a secret color only visible at twilight. If I said stay a little longer, don't ask why. Would it crack the glass between our quiet lives? I'm afraid that naming every shade of you might wash away the colors that I'm used to. So I keep the palette hidden where the daylight can't get through. So I walk home under half-lit skies, let the street lamps paint you in my tired eyes. You fade with the traffic but not all the way through. There's a slow motion blue where I carry you, softly in the corners of the things I never do. Curtains half closed, the gold light turns blue. You laugh at something I once said to you. The world outside feels too far, too strong, but here everything moves slow and long. We sip the hush and time's our friend. No need to break, no need to mend. Your eyes keep tracing the vinyl spin. Every word lands like a loose refrain, almost sweet, never quite the same. You're my vanilla twilight noise, fading slow in paper joys. Half awake, half out of tune, somewhere honest under the moon. If love's a lullaby, keep it low, don't let the quiet ever go. You're my vanilla twilight noise, home in the silence, calm and poise. Ceiling fan hums in gentle delay. Our thoughts drift out but never stay. You tell a story, half truth, half play. I just listen in shades of gray. The distance hums a silver line between what's yours and what's still mine. No storm ahead, no spark to fight, just slow motion fading light. Even stillness leaves a trace in the corners of your face. You're my vanilla twilight noise, fading slow in paper joys. Half awake, half out of tune, somewhere honest under the moon. If love's a lullaby, keep it low, don't let the quiet ever go. You're my vanilla twilight noise, home in the silence, calm and poised. Maybe one day we'll forget the sound of everything that held us down, but I think I'll miss the evening glow, how you made the silence grow. Not every word needs to stay. Some hearts hum when they drift away. So let the twilight fold and fade, all our small mistakes unmade. The record stops, the air stands still. Our kind of love was never built to fill, just a hum that lingers soft and poised. My vanilla twilight noise. There's color bleeding through the blinds. Your shoulder hums beneath the light. We talk like nothing's out of line, just drifting close but not quite right. You laugh at something I can't place. It lingers soft across your face. The moment holds every truth runs thin with doubt. It's too quiet to name as pain, but it never feels the same again. In this velvet air we breathe what's left, not too loud, not too bereft. You move like evening, calm and thin. I lose my thoughts where your hands have been. We don't chase, we don't explain, just stay suspended in the rain. If this is love, then let it stay soft enough to slip away. The world outside is dim and far, a line of light from a passing car. You hum the tune that fills the air, and I almost speak, but you're not there. It's not goodbye, it's not hello, it's something gentler, hard to show. We live in pause, not in rewind, between your breath and mine. Every glance feels half complete, a rhythm built for slow repeat. We hold our ground, we don't collide, just bend where quiet hearts reside. In this velvet air we breathe what's left, not too loud, not too bereft. You move like evening, calm and thin. I lose my thoughts where your hands have been. We don't chase, we don't explain, just stay suspended in the rain. If this is love, then let it stay soft enough to slip away. Maybe we don't need to know where gentle winds decide to go. Every promise made too loud would fade beneath this kind of cloud. So we stay here and let it be. Nothing known but everything seen. The lights go out, the city hums. You turn once more, then never comes. Still the room remembers sound of quiet joy we somehow found in the air that won't decay. Velvet hearts just drift away. Early flight, half awake sky. Clouds look like secrets I can't quite define. Coffee's cooling, so am I. There's a quiet in the air, I don't wanna fight. You once said mornings make you feel too small. Now I think of that when the sunlight falls through scratched up glass and paper dreams, where everything is closer than it seems. Your voice still lingers like a radio hum. Half of the verse, the rest undone. Every thought just drifts to you and stays in the space between the nights and days. You're my window seat horizon, always far, always near. A moving line between the blur and clear. Not loud like thunder, more like a sigh. Softer than truth, but too sharp for a lie. We keep chasing daylight, it disappears. It's somehow you're the stillness in the atmosphere. Trains again, I miss my stop. Watching neon letters fade and drop. There's a heartbeat tapping in the glass. Every station looks the same as it passed. You once said time can be our friend, 'cause endings always loop back again. But I'm still circling the last word you meant, like a paper plane that never quite descends. In my chest there's static, low and clean. A calm confusion in every scene. The closer I get, the more you fade. But I love the shape the distance made. You're my window seat horizon, always far, always near. A moving line between the blur and clear. Not loud like thunder, more like a sigh. Softer than truth, but too sharp for a lie. We keep chasing daylight, it disappears. Yet somehow you're the stillness in the atmosphere. If I wave through clouds, would you see me there? Would your heart tilt slightly unaware? I'm scared to land and find you gone. To learn this orbit's what I've lived upon. It's the gentlest take I've ever known. You're the silence that still feels like home. So I lean my head against the glass, let the daylight in the distance pass. If love was louder, it would break this view. But quiet feels honest when it sounds like you. Through every sky I travel through alone. You're my window seat horizon. There's sunlight falling on the window frame. You're still here, but it's not the same. Steam from coffee curls in space. We laugh too loud and lose our place. The world feels slow, the colors blend. No need to start, no need to end. And maybe this is just what stays. Half a look that softly sways. Oh, we don't touch, we just align, drifting in a gentle line. In this marble air we move too slow. Everything shines and lets it go. It's not fire, but it still burns kinda quiet. Pull that clouds my mind. Love like this don't fade. It wears still and warm like marble air. There's music humming through the wall, the kind of tune that feels too small. You tap your hand against your knee, your rhythm almost touches me. No names tonight, no grand design, just hearts half open, half in line. The dust cleans down, our breath compounds. The city hides the softer sounds. We stay calm, no need to prove. Sometimes quiet shows the move. In this marble air we move too slow. Everything shines and lets it go. It's not fire, but it still burns kinda quiet. Pull that clouds my mind. Love like this don't fade. It wears still and warm like marble air. Maybe this is something small, a held back flame that never falls. But if it ends, I think I'll keep the calm we found before we sleep. Every look, it feels like peace, even if it's meant to cease. The light folds thin, the scene drifts wide. You hum a tune, I can't decide. The world keeps still, I barely care. You sigh, then smile through marble air. You lean by the window, the night hums slow. Gold light stretch where the roofs glow. There's coffee gone cold on the table side, and words we meant still stuck inside. The air feels soft like painted glass. Moments Words drift but never pass. You laugh too quiet for me to read. I guess that's all we'll ever need. There's a calm we never planned to find, just drifting close but not entwined. Every thought moves slow and clean, lost between what love might mean. Time floats small along the seams, and we stay still inside its dreams. Midnight tangerine, glowing soft across your eyes. Every breath you take, the evening sighs. We don't chase, we just float unseen, glowing faint in the after gleam. Half of a heart, half of a dream, nothing to prove in the in-between. You don't stay, but the trace still gleams, that tender shade of midnight tangerine. Your jacket smells like summer and rain, the kind of mix that calls my name. You talk about leaving but stay too long. Your silence somehow feels like song. The city drones a lazy tune, 1:30 beneath the moon. Every truth feels light and wide when you're half awake by my side. This could end or softly start a quiet beat inside my heart. The night holds still, the hours lean thin. I'm right beside you, not within. We never move, still somehow fade like Polaroids the light has made. Midnight tangerine, glowing soft across your eyes. Every breath you take, the evening sighs. We don't chase, we just float unseen, glowing faint in the aftergleam. Half of a heart, half of a dream, nothing to prove in the in-between. You don't stay, but the trace still gleams, that tender shade of midnight tangerine. Maybe love was never a race, just slowing down in the same old space. We move through quiet and that's enough. No fire, no burn, just gentle stuff. If feeling calm is feeling true, then maybe that's the best we do. I'll take the blur, I'll take the scene, you in the glow of tangerine. The dawn crawls in on softened feet, the city yawns where the echoes meet. I breathe you out but not too clean, still tinted warm in my routine. Close my eyes, the air turns sleep. Sweet and low, my midnight tangerine. The morning hums like a half-kept vow. You're still here, but not right now. Your coat still hangs beside my chair, still smells of night and ocean air. We talk like ghosts and borrowed lines, fading clear between the signs. Every move feels slow and deep, like something gentle trying to keep. You turn your head, the light bends to the air, remembers me and you. There's truth you never have to speak, a quiet that my hands still seek. In mirrors of tangerine, we glow but never burn. Every glance is a lesson we can't unlearn. Our hearts were loud but now they lean, soft reflections in tangerine. You are warmth I can't define, the glow I leave, the wish was mine. The floorboards sigh beneath our talk, our shadows stretch but never walk. You trace the edge of your coffee cup, the words rise slow but never up. There's beauty here in what we miss, felt in pauses more than kiss. We don't begin, we never end, we only curve, we only bend. Your laughter hums through silver air, a sound too sweet to still be fair. And though we stay a gentle mess, it's calm, it's kind, it hurts far less. In mirrors of tangerine, we glow but never burn. Every glance is a lesson we can't unlearn. face brushed in pastel gray. We're half asleep but half aware of all the truths that hang in there. If love could hum, it'd sound like this. Unspoken warmth we almost miss. Now morning spills across your sleeve, and I still don't ask you to leave. The world outside feels far and keen. Inside our mirrors of tangerine, the light turns gold, it keeps the scene a quiet love, unseen, serene. The night hums soft through an open pane. You're close enough, but not the same. Your touch is calm like folded sheets, the kind of love that never speaks. I see the glow along your sleeve, the quiet way you start to leave. There's beauty here in feeling small. I don't ask much, I know it all. You say we're fine but not for long. Every truth hums its own song. It's not distance, not goodbye, just fading slow, where hearts comply. We are pale through folds of gray. Your eyes still dream but drift away. The world outside feels sharp and near, but I stay wrapped inside you here. You trace a laugh I can't recall. It settles light against the gentle quiet to pale hearts. No endings here, no grand display, just soft goodbyes we never say. The air turns light, your breath stays near, a final calm too faint to hear. The walls remember, so do I. Your shadow hums a small goodbye, and even when the daylight starts, it drifts beneath our pale air hearts. comes low, the daylight bends. Half a smile where the silence ends. You trace your glass, I watch the steam. Words dissolve like an old daydream. You whisper plans you won't pursue, and I still pull the morning through. Every tone between your sighs feels like waves in happy closed eyes. We move soft, no need to break. Some loves live in what we don't take. Summer fades in lavender light. We stay still, but the world ignites. It's not forever, it's not the end. Just another calm we can't defend. You turn your head, the color bleeds into every thought this evening feeds. Across the street, the hours hum. A car goes by, we don't become. You say my name like you might rewind, but let it float and leave it behind. The couch still smells like salt and sun. That lazy heat, we came undone. Every beat between your stare feels like truth, but then air. We don't need to name the gray. Just breathe once more and drift away. Summer fades in lavender light. We stay still, but the world ignites. It's not forever, it's not the end. Just another calm we can't defend. You turn your head, the color bleeds into every thought this evening fades. If love was louder, it wouldn't fit. We lose the quiet we built in it. Every secret hums half known between the walls. The ache has grown. Maybe we're just a fleeting hue, but every dust still leans to you. The day dissolves, the air turns cool. We never learn, we just bend the rule. The light slips down the window seam, and you fade soft into my dream. No last word, no silver line, just lavender love, undefined.